Hi divas and welcome to another Just and Fresh challenge. I had a really fun idea for today because I just found a folder of my really old screenshots from when I first started playing the game somewhere in July or August of 2024. And I thought, why not recreate some of my old outfits today? So for every round, no matter what the theme is, I have to go look in my folder and try to find an outfit that is fitting for it. So for example, if the theme is goth, I have to find a goth outfit or something similar and then recreate it but in my current style to see if I can make any improvements. Basically just to see if I got any better in these like 5-6 months. And this could be pretty fun because these are all looks that you've never seen because this is before I started this channel. I have screenshots up until October, I believe, because that's when I started making videos, so I didn't really keep any screenshots. So you can at least see how I got started playing the game, which is also a fun thing to share. But anyway, if you're excited for this challenge, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. But now let's get into the challenge. Well, this could be sort of cute. The theme is Bossy and I have this look that's maybe for like old money or something like that. I'm not entirely sure what the intention with that look was, but I feel like it could work for this theme. So let me just change up the makeup a little bit more to match my original vision for it. So we can go somewhere around there. And I think that we need a bit less blush and a bit less freckles so it's not so cute. Maybe a bit of a stronger contour as well. But anyway, let's go do our hair. And the base for that was the Lana bun. I always loved that hair apparently. I can just never stay away from it. And I think that the color is somewhere around here potentially. And I went with these bangs so we can keep them, but obviously I want to maybe make this a little bit neater by adding this hair, but I feel like I'll just go for the back of it because that absolutely looks gorgeous. But anyway, let's just get out of here real quick and go find that shirt first, which is I think this one but in the original toggle. However, I don't really like the original that much, so I feel like maybe I want to go for this one instead. So let me just go find that pattern. We could go for a bit of a different pattern, but I think I do kind of like the original one for this, and I never really use it, so it could be kind of fun. And while I'm here, I'm gonna grab those same shoes. Honestly, they look pretty good for this, so I don't mind them whatsoever, so we can go with this sort of color. And while I'm here, I'll also grab that same belt, which was this one. I'm pretty much just trying to recreate the outfit first, and then we'll see if we can add anything else to it. But so far, I really like how this is looking. But anyway, let's go for pants, which were, I believe, these before the rework, so they look a little bit different. But anyway, we can go like that, and I think I had them in this sort of color, but they were matte. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good actually. So we can go over here and grab the headband that I had, which you literally cannot see here. Okay, there we go. And that's in white as well, so we can go like this. And I'm gonna go for some accessories, which were these pearl earrings, so I can keep them this way. And I think that it was maybe this necklace, which I'm not totally sure if it's gonna look good. Oh, obviously it does look good. This necklace never disappoints, so let's go like that. And we just need that purse, which is I think a rank reward. I can't really remember, so I'll have to go find that. But since the theme is bossy, I kind of want to add more stuff to this to make this look like a real businesswoman lady, so we can go with this sort of bag. Or no, actually that doesn't really look classy enough. Let's go for this one. Wait, why am I adding a bag? I literally have a bag that I have to use for this. No, it's fine. I don't have to like recreate it exactly, but I did want to add like a laptop to this, which I think will not work with the bag whatsoever. Oh, honestly it actually kind of does, but we can actually go and do some glasses as well. I think that these would fit really nicely. Oh, that looks absolutely phenomenal. Maybe I'm not really loving the pants that much. I feel like maybe adding a texture to this would be a pretty good idea. Let's go into code so I have a bit of peace and quiet in there to make that happen. So we could either go with some materials, which does look a little bit awkward. I'm kind of tempted to go for default and just make them like a little bit brighter, but does this take patterns? Oh, it actually does. Okay, great. So we can actually go for a pattern, although I did kind of like the original denim texture, so I might have to go back on that. I feel like the belt could be a little bit more interesting. We could try going for the one in VIP, but maybe that's gonna look a little bit too bulky, so I'm not sure anymore. Actually, that does look pretty good. I'm willing to go for it. It does just make it look a little bit too weird and casual though. I kind of like how sleek this one is. So this outfit might just have to be very close to the original, which I don't mind because it's very pretty. Oh, I didn't do any nails, right? That actually would be pretty smart. So let's go and see. All right, Lena is here. I forgot about her, but let's go do our nails so we can just go like this. And the time is up, so let's go see everyone. And we're starting with this one, which I honestly don't really see for this theme, so I'm feeling a little bit confused. Ooh, next up we have this one, who is definitely doing a little bit better. I love how strict and sharp the face is. I just really don't like that we don't have a shirt under this and you didn't really have enough accessories. Anyway, next up we have this one, which is cute, but it's a little bit too, I don't know, I'm a little bit confused by the choice of the accessories, but sure, we can go with 4. Oh, this one is quite pretty. It looks quite sleek and professional, but a shirt under this would probably help quite a bit. Oh, we have this diva. She is gorgeous. The long nails are definitely throwing me off. Everything else is pretty good though. And now it's my turn. I really like how it looks, and it's really nice to revisit items that I used before, and the patterns as well. I don't think I've used this pattern in like months, so I really love that it got its moment here. So let's take a look at the winners, and I managed to place here. I'm second. I'm really happy with that. It's pretty unexpected, and I have 19 stars. The next theme is poisoned, and for this one I have a bit of an extreme look, non-human look, and like a very green neon. I think I was just doing like a challenge for myself before I started making videos, so that's why it's like so neon and crazy, but we can try to make something like that happen. Oh my gosh, can we? We don't have enough room in the skin station. Well, let me just improvise real quick, and then we can change it a little bit later. So I can start with just this face, and then ideally I would like to change the skin to be green as well. Okay, finally I'm in the skin booth, so we can go with this sort of skin. I think that's reasonable. And now let's do hair. I used the brat hair as a base. I used the brat hairs like a lot back then, so let's go to that, and we can go for this one to go like a little bit darker, because I love to do the combo of like looking like it has highlights in there. I feel like that's still like a very nice look. To make it a little bit more interesting, let's add this one in the back as well, and maybe some bangs would be kind of cute on this as well. But now let's do nails. I'll go for these like super long ones and go with green. First thing I want to do is add the flowers in the hair, so let's go with these. I'll actually even leave the spikes because that could look pretty good here, and I'll just make whatever I can neon, or actually just these bits, and then this can just be metallic so it's standing out a little bit more. This is actually already a pretty good start. I love this. But anyway, let's go and do the wings, and this is where I still used just one of the wings. Now I just cannot resist layering them, so let me just do all of my usual combos with that. But I did use a bit of color and then also a bit of patterns, the mermaidy ones with the scales. We can also use some brat patterns. That would be low-key fun probably. Maybe not for this though, but I used this one, so let's try to go for that as well. So we can go a bit heavier on the pattern on these other wings and then go like that. Oh, that's looking pretty good. But how about we include a bit of foil in there where we can as well? I think I see the jelly skirt on there, so let's just slap that on. That's gonna be in this sort of color, but obviously I'm gonna put some foil on this because I think that foil could look really good with this. I used a really long dress for this, which is the one in VIP. Should I use it as a base? I feel like I have to use all of the items, so let's go for this one, and we can go with foil on this as well. That's actually gonna look pretty good. And while I'm here, I would also like to add these chains. I feel like I won't really have enough time to actually complete this look, which is really stressing me out. But let's go out real quick just to have time to grab the apple, and then we can go into the codes and just add like a bunch of stuff to this. Do we still have that toggle? Oh, we do. Okay, it's right here. So that's looking pretty good. And I think I can make that maybe neon as well. Does that maybe kill the vibe? I feel like it's okay. Anyway, let's go back into the codes real quick so I can add. Oh, it's full here. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's full here as well. Anyway, let's go in here. Well, I could add all of my favorite bits now as well. So let's add these things. And I wanted to go for like a longer dress. So let's put this one on. Oh, this can be neon. Well, is that pushing it? Maybe a little bit. I kind of like it though. I feel like maybe I should use that pattern somewhere else in the outfit as well. Maybe not on this dress because that looks kind of horrific, but maybe on this skirt. That actually looks pretty okay. At least it gives it a bit of something extra going on. Would the feather dress make sense here? It actually looks okay. It's just kind of a bit much. Still, the sleeves not being there is really bothering me. I kind of want to go with the Madoka shirt, but it's a little bit too late now. I just wanted a bit of extra detail there, but it's just not happening. So the time is up, unfortunately. I am really happy with my outfit though. I mean, it is a really crazy color, so hopefully people won't mind. But anyway, what is happening here? Feeling pale and under the weather. I mean, it's cute, I guess. It is a cute outfit. It's just a bit of an underwhelming idea for this. Next up, we have a very confusing duo, because this one is like a beautiful ethereal look, and then you just have you farting. I mean, maybe you have food poisoning or something. Fair enough. I'm just so confused. I'm just gonna go with 3. Sorry. Oh my god, look at this one. It is absolutely stunning. I love this. And now it's my turn. It's a really big neon blob mess, but I do love how it looks. It's maybe just a bit intense, but it fits the theme, so I'm not mad about it. And next up, of course, we have a very expected look. It's Snow White. It's just a bit overdone for this theme, but it's cute. Oh wait, we actually have another Snow White look, but it's the evil queen. That is creative. I haven't seen anyone do that yet, but I'm sure that it's overdone as well, so I'm just gonna go with 4. before. Oh, this one is pretty cute, but I feel like it's maybe not finished. I'm not totally sure what happened here. Oh yeah, they said they didn't finish it, but it's beautiful. So let's see who the winners are. And I didn't place here. Oh my gosh. I mean, maybe it was a little bit too intense. The podium is looking pretty good though. But where am I? I am 5th with 18 stars, tied with 4th. It is a bit much, but still, I feel like it absolutely eats. I went to a different server because I just couldn't really find a look for a theme that I got in the previous one. So the theme here is hot mess. So I thought, why not do this kind of a grungy alternative look? It just looks a little bit messy. So I feel like that's good enough for this sort of theme. So let me just go for a face. Let's go for this one. I feel like it's perfect for this. And let's go for hair. So I think that this one would actually look pretty good here already. So let's just add that. And then I have to add everything else that we have going on. So that will be this hair, which looks completely fine with this one. It does look messy, but I feel like that's completely okay. It makes sense. Let's add this one in the back because I feel like I did that there. And we also have a hair that I'm not even sure if we still have. Oh, it's this one, right? So let's go like that. It does look actually pretty interesting. Maybe we can add some bangs just to make it a little bit messier still. Oh my gosh, that actually does look pretty good. I actually don't really like this bit in the back, but I don't mind it too much. So let's leave it like that. And we need to go for these pants over here. Like that is perfect. Maybe I want to make them low rise. Let's get rid of the flower. And I want to go for the rips, but I feel like that doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work with the patterns, which is crazy to me. So I can just use the default ones, which is so annoying. But okay, let's find that same pattern real quick if we still have it, but I think that we do. Right, it's this one. So right now I need some brat items, so let's grab those. And I need to grab this skirt, and I think I need to make it a little bit thicker. Right, okay, that's good. And it looks like I made everything black in there, so let's do the same thing. And I also used this brat shirt, which I don't really like anymore that much, but let's keep it. And I believe I used these boots, which clip with absolutely everything. Let's just go for like a semi-decent alternative and go for these shoes because they have a bit of a boots vibe, but they don't clip as much. Right, I wanted to move on, but actually we still need to put on some sleeves because we need to get to tattoos, which, oh, I can only go for these. They're a little bit too baggy for me, but still. Now I need to get into VIP so we can put on that big belt. And then our base is completely sorted and we can just add more stuff to this. So this was matching the hair, which is definitely a bit of an odd choice, but it does look pretty alright. I'm kind of tempted to go for this guitar. It just looks like it's working with the style, so I'm a little bit tempted. And we have a lot of stuff here that could work, like these bracelets. Oh, they don't really work that well with the sleeves, but it's fine. And we can go for this choker. We also have these earrings, which you can't really see, but they're on there. I think that this dress could work pretty well. If I could just like get rid of the actual dress bit, that would be great. If that makes sense, but still. I know that I covered up the original shirt, but honestly, I don't really care that much. I'm not really sure if I'm totally loving this. It's not really that great. Maybe I don't really like the guitar that much anymore. Oh, and while I'm here, I should probably go for the jelly skirt because that kind of has a similar look, but just on the other side. I feel like the face is just looking a little bit too kind for what we have going on, so I want to change up at least the eyes and the eyebrows, so we can go at the very least for this. And let's go into the codes. Not sure what I want to add in there, but literally anything to make this look a little bit more interesting. This maybe, that's kind of fun. I'm kind of dying to make this look a little bit more fun. Oh, this top could be pretty interesting. Okay, let me see. We can just go for this upper bit and then I can make most of it black, but also add a bit of red on there. Should I add the pants as well? I don't think that you can see the pattern on them. Oh, you actually can, so that's something. I mean, it does look a little bit awkward, so I'm not totally sure, but we can leave that. Oh, the time is up already. I didn't even realize. I really wasn't paying attention to the time. Anyway, let's start with the first one, and this one definitely is a really big mess. Let me see what the description is. Messy, chaotic outfit that doesn't quite match. I mean, fair enough, but I feel like this one overdid it a little bit. Next up, we have this one, which definitely is a mess, but it's not hot. I really don't like anything about this. The previous one was at least somewhat of an interesting outfit. This one is just a little odd. Oh gosh, another super intense one. I mean, maybe I'm misunderstanding the theme, but I feel like this is just a little bit too much for all of this. The outfit should at least still look relatively cohesive. And next up we have mine, which I mean isn't super mismatched, so maybe I'm not really on theme properly here, but I do like how it looks. It's super fun and it does look like really chaotic and messy. And we have this one, which is more of a similar vibe to mine. It's not like super mismatched and crazy, but it is just like a little bit chaotic, so fair enough. And we have this one, which I mean, sure, I like that it's quite colorful. It's a bit of a different vibe to the previous one. one. Oh my god. Why is Lana attacking us with a knife? No, girl, please go away. Lena, please deal with this. Oh my gosh, wait, what? I actually really love this one. This one is so pretty for this. I love everything about this. The makeup is perfect. If this one doesn't win, that's a crime. So let's see, is she gonna win? No, she didn't even place. Well, I placed, so I guess I should be happy for myself. And I have 16 stars. Wow, the difference is like kind of crazy, but okay. Well, the next theme is Yeti, which could be super fun, but I don't really have anything that's like super specific for this, so I just picked like a white ethereal look and we'll try to base our look around it, but still adjust it kind of heavily for this theme. So I went for like a closed eye look, and this is when I first started actually just doing my ethereal looks, so it's really interesting to see where it all started, but now I have to just like really lock in and try to make this look happen. So I went for like super dark lips, which I guess that we could do. I kind of like white lips on this, but let's go like this. But since it is a Yeti, I want to go for some snowflakes, or maybe this could actually be kind of fun. I mean, the original look doesn't have it, but I feel like it makes sense for this sort of theme. Well, honestly, I really want to change the lips to be white. That's already so much better. But anyway, let's just go do hair. I spent way too much time on all of this, but let's go for this sort of color. Again, I think I used the brat hair, and one of the hairs that's kind of from that era. Let me just see. This one. I used to use this hair like really a lot. Now I don't really use it like ever, which is unfortunate because it's a really pretty hair. But anyway, let's go over here, which is actually pretty good because for a Yeti, you would want to have like a very fluffy look, and I had this in the back as well, so let's use that. Maybe that should be it, just because I don't really have that much time. So let's go into VIP first, because I think I use a lot of the VIP items. So let's go first over here. Right, to go for the ears. So that will be these, which you can't really even see anymore, but that's fine. And I kind of want to go for this color just because I feel like it could be kind of fun. I use this little bit, so let's go for only the pearls, and everything should be just in white. Maybe just like a bit of blue so we have a bit of color on there. But I need to go for the skirts over here, and it was this dress, so let's go for a base like this one. I kind of want to go for this because we obviously want to go for lots of fur. That makes sense for a Yeti. Let's go into codes just so I can go for some extra fur. Oh, this could actually be pretty good for just normal toggle. That looks pretty decent. We still need a lot more fur though. This is looking a little bit too different from the original look, I admit that for sure. But I definitely need the scythe because the original has that. It doesn't really make sense for this sort of theme, but we'll leave it, and I can just have it be like this. And we don't really have enough going on the head in my opinion, so we could try to go for something that could kind of go for that. And these antlers always kind of go, in my opinion, for frosty looks like these, and maybe this as well. But I didn't really use that skirt on this look yet, so I have to go for this one. You can't really see it, but that's maybe for the better, so we can just kind of have that be in foil and have it be out of the way. And I want to go out real quick because I didn't use this corset that I used in the original look, so I probably should just throw it on there. You can't see it though, so it's a bit of a waste of time, but still. Okay, you actually can't see that, so I have to hurry up and color everything. So let's just have all of that, and have to, oh no, I have to like real quick slap the material on everything. Okay, that happened just in time because the time is up. So let's see everyone, and we're starting with a bit of a confusing one. Have you never seen a Yeti? Are you maybe AFK from like the previous theme or something? I'm genuinely a little confused. Anyway, next up we have this one, which I think is a Monster High character. I'm not exactly sure. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, cute. I don't know what she's supposed to look like, but I think that she's in the right territory. Okay, now we're talking. This one looks absolutely amazing, and that custom makeup is so perfect. I really love everything about this one. Next up we have this one, which is funnily enough pretty similar to mine. I don't think that she really finished it because of this area, so I'm just gonna go with, I guess, 4, although it is a bit of a big mess up, so I'm kind of like, oh, should I go with 3? But the general look of it is good. And now it's my turn. I feel like it's not really that similar to the reference, but still, I do like how it looks. The face is absolutely beautiful. I should probably save this one because it's gorgeous. I wish I added a bit more fur, but I tried to stay as close as possible to the reference. Oh, next up we have a male frame. You don't really see those that often. This look is really good. I love that. Oh my gosh, using the chicken feet for this would have been so good. And next up we have this one, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's not really giving Yeti, it's more just like ethereal snow being, but still, it's very gorgeous. Maybe a little bit more fur to signify the Yeti look would have been great, but still. Like, this one has a very good amount of fur, and it is pretty good. I actually really love the face. Like, the fit itself is pretty simple, but I feel like it really captures this look really well. So let's see who the winners are. We had a lot of good ones and I didn't place here, but I absolutely love the winners, so I don't even mind. But where am I? I am, oh, looking low. I'm 6th with 16 stars. But yeah, we had a lot of good ones, so I guess that's fair. So I'm gonna end it right here, and I had so much fun with this. It was so nice to revisit my old outfits to see what I liked before and revisit some items because I haven't really used them in like a while. I feel like my outfits were a little bit more diverse back in the day when I was still experimenting. Now I have certain things that I do all the time, which I'm really trying to break free of, but it's kind of hard when you get into the habit of using certain items. And I can definitely see that back then didn't really do that much. So it'd be really fun to get back into that mindset of experimenting and using all sorts of different items. And I also didn't really do that many non-human looks back then, which you can't really see in this video because like 2 out of 4 rounds were non-human, I think, but still. But anyway, let me know, what do you think? Which round was your favorite? And would you like me to do this again? Because I have quite a few screenshots, not really that many, but I feel like we could definitely still do an episode or 2 of this. So let me know what you think about that. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. That would help me so much. Subscribe so you don't miss any future videos like this, and I'll see you then. Bye!